It's your girl Riah X, and guess who I have today, y'all? Today I have Avary McCoy.
Yo, what's up? How y'all doing?
All right, so let's start off with this question. Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Houston, Texas.
Ooh, shit! What they got popping in Houston, Texas? Tell me.
Oh, shoot, everything. Clubs, businesses.
Okay.
The black community is thriving.
Shit, okay.
Melanin's popping.
Okay, melanin power. So, what was it like growing up?
Girl, what was it like growing up? I had a mother and I grew up in a 2-parent household with a sister. It was very close-knit. We were fun, petty.
It's the petty for me, though. It's the petty for me.
But no, it was a really good childhood. Like, I will say this, I was a little sheltered kind of growing up because I couldn't watch TV for during the week. Like, I had to watch TV. I couldn't watch it on the weekend.
Well, that's actually a good thing because you know how TV actually is programming. A lot of the shit that we watch on TV is programming. Because if you notice, like, a lot of the people of color, they're normally like in gangster shows and shit like that, and I'm just like, really? That's how you show us? Like, our people, it's more to our people than that. You know what I mean? It's just so fucked up.
I wasn't allowed to watch any of that kind of stuff. Like, and it was crazy is my mom. I ain't gonna put my mama's business on the show.
Nah, we ain't gotta do that though.
My mama used to watch some stuff, and I would just, be sneaking around the corner like, what you watching, girl? Didn't have no business. Like, I'll give you an example. The song Peaches and Cream.
Oh, shit. That's a
when that song came out, I was not allowed to listen to it.
Now I feel you, because when I was growing up, like, back when I was younger, my dad would, like, play a whole bunch of, like, old school rappers and shit. Like, he would just, like, turn the volume down as soon as he heard a cuss word and keep going like this. I'm like, what's the point of playing the song if you're not gonna let me listen to it? It's like, what the fuck? But, so, when did you first decide that you wanted to do acting? Like,
ooh, that's a good question. When I decided I wanted to, I graduated from FAMU in 20. Shoot, girl, it's been so long.
It's all good.
I graduated in 2013, and then I graduated again in 2014.
Oh wow!
So I had always wanted to act. I was just like, it was something that I wanted to do, but I never really gave it a chance. And then I saw this girl named Noelle. She was one of the top actresses at FAM, and I saw one of her plays, and she was like a news anchor or something like that, and it was like a musical.
Wow,
that's I love musicals, and she got to singing and blowing and acting her butt off, and I was just like, I want to do that. I can't sing, but I want to do that.
Oh, so that inspired you to want to do that? That's pretty dope.
And then when I graduated in 2014, I went back to Houston, and I gave myself a year. I was like, if nothing happens in this year of me pursuing acting, I'm just, it clearly nothing happened in the year. No auditions, no classes, no nothing. I'm not gonna do it. But literally, like, that next week, or maybe like 2 weeks later, I went on backstage, and I got my first background role, which led me to my first acting coach, which led me to where I am today. So.
Oh, that's pretty dope. Is there a musical that you really like?
Name one. Rent. Dreamgirls.
Okay.
Greatest Showman ever. Girl, the list goes on. Any Disney movie.
Oh shit! I love fucking Disney movies. Man. You can't go wrong. There's always a musical in a fucking Disney movie.
Anything that has singing, I'm in there.
Okay, so what about high school? I know when I was younger, because I'm a lot younger than you.
Whoa, wait a minute. Watch your words.
See, I ain't got no.
Watch your words. Watch your words. A lot. You're not a lot younger than me. You're younger, but not a lot. I ain't that old.
See, she ain't old, baby. I ain't mean to say it like that.
I am a smooth, young 31. Honey.
Nah, but, okay, so, back when I was a itty bitty, I listened to High School Musical. That shit was everything. That's what musicals were for me at that time.
High School Musical was cool. I really liked I don't forget his name. I like the little black boy.
Oh, Corbin Blue.
Corbin Blue. Corbin Blue. I had a little thing for that little light skinned curly head.
You remember that movie Jump In?
Yep.
Yeah, that was a classic.
That was a classic. That was my movie. I liked him.
Yeah, that was a classic.
And now I like the main character, Zac Efron.
Oh, he looked good.
Then he looked like a little dorky.
He looked like a little nerd.
And I grew up with white boys, so they didn't really like me like that. So I wasn't really into them. But when he got older, Zach was that deal, girl.
Yes, girl. Yes. So how was your first experience when you had auditioned for the first time?
Scared as hell.
You were nervous? Were you shaking? Like
all of that. I was scared AF.
Okay, so what did you do to try to calm yourself down?
I still get nervous. I mean,
but is there something that you do to like try to, relax your mind and just try to get rid of the anxiety before you start?
Now my nerves are more so anxiousness. I'm like anxious to get, to audition, and sometimes it depends upon what the audition is. I really want it.
Right.
So that will be the nerves. But I just, I pray for one. I ask God to give me strength, make sure my words come out.
Right.
And I just own the room, because with acting, you have to just own it. You have to go in and let them know that I'm who you're looking for. Right. So here I am. And it's just exuding that confidence. But yeah, so I'll pray. I'll breathe. I'll do some, exercises.
So a little meditation before you start, basically.
Yeah, somewhat. I guess you could say
somewhat of a
little meditation.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I meditate.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So I heard from a little birdie that you like to do hair.
A little birdie said, no, I do not like to do hair. But growing up, you figure out different things that you're good at, and I was just good at a lot of things.
Right.
When I used to get my hair done, you had in black households, you always had your one hairdresser that you went to. Majority of the time, she was either in a shop with a bunch of people, or she was at her house. So I used to go to a girl who was in the house, and she used to do me and my sister's hair at the same time. So it was like she'll braid me, wash my sister's hair, braid my sister's hair, and then do something to me, and it would just be so she can knock us out at the same time. But I got interested in the braiding.
Oh, okay.
So she gave me one of those little mannequin heads, and she gave it to me, and I just started braiding on that. So that's how I learned how to cornrow.
You remember the little brass doll?
I never had a brass doll.
You never had one?
I wasn't into dolls, so I didn't have Barbies and dolls. My sister was, but I didn't. But yeah, so it kind of took off from there, and then once you get older, you just kind of like start doing things. Yeah. And then I got sick of doing my hair. I got sick of paying people to do my hair. So
that only makes sense because you're sitting here dishing out all this money when you could just learn yourself.
YouTube.
So you can literally listen. This is what I tell people all the time. You don't have to go to school. As much as having a degree is a good thing or whatever, but you can learn everything on YouTube. Facts. Every fucking thing, anything you want to know, just Google it.
Facts. That's how I learned. That's how I learned how to do makeup.
Right.
Through YouTube. Everything. I didn't go to school for acting. I went to school for architecture. Right. So acting, I didn't learn from YouTube, but I got some tips from YouTube. Like, really? They have a lot of interesting things, a lot of beginner-friendly things on YouTube that you can do to get started in acting. But you definitely got to go to like classes and stuff.
Yeah, you definitely have to get some. Well, I wouldn't necessarily pay for classes, but you can go to somebody that went to school for it and learn something like that.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of the same thing because what I find is actors who don't, I wouldn't say necessarily make it, right? But there are actors in this world.
They can at least give you some pointers though.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, some heads up and stuff.
Yeah.
You can also find like YouTube videos on it too. They can help you out and stuff. And do your little research.
Yep.
They have all that information available to you.
They sure do. YouTube is your best friend.
But you said you had went to school for architecture.
I did.
What was that like? What made you want to go to school for architecture?
Okay, that's the story, girl. You want the long version, or I'm gonna give you the short version because it's too much. When I graduated in, I wasn't ready to go to school. Like I didn't want to go. Like I didn't want to leave, and my mother was making us go 2 hours away. Oh no, at least 8 hours away.
Oh wow,
God, damn. Right, and that's driving. That's driving 8 hours because I'm a homebody.
Right.
So she knew I wasn't ready to go, and she knew if I went to school in Louisiana, anywhere close, I was gonna be back every weekend. So I wasn't gonna experience being grown. Wow. So yeah. And then when I was deciding on what I wanted to do for school, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like at that time, didn't realize that acting was something that I was going to fall upon. And I was really good at drawing. My mother was like, I don't want you to be a struggling artist, like a painter or a drawer. She didn't want me to be a struggling artist.
But you can be all those things if you choose to.
I can, but at the time, my mom was like, you're not going to be that. So we kind of merged my love for drawing with architecture. So we kind of just put it together, and I did very well with it. Like I got my professional degree in it. So if I wanted to sit for my license and become an architect, I could. I just haven't done it yet.
Shit. Mm-hmm. That is some dope ass shit. I'm glad you shared that though. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So do you have any upcoming projects that you're working on? Anything?
I do. I booked a short film. I can't really talk about it that much because it hasn't been released, and I signed an NDA.
Okay.
But I started a short film that I booked. Actually, I booked last month for this. We're gonna start in February, and then that's one. And I booked another short film that we were supposed to shoot in December, but we had to push it back because of COVID. So we're supposed to be shooting it February, March. And that's like a superhero.
Are you guys gonna have like a premiere, or are you just gonna just?
I think it's gonna go in the short film festivals.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
God. I definitely want to know. I definitely want to know when that's gonna happen because I want to show.
Of course, I'll let everybody know.
Definitely, that's fucking dope, man. So, have you done a project this year that was your particular favorite?
A project this year?
Yeah.
No, because it's 5-6 days into 2021.
No.
So
not this year, but that's how you know. 2020.
I'm just playing. Nah, 2020 was a year for everybody. Like the industry was shut down. Like they weren't doing that much. Now they did start filming stuff later, but I didn't really book anything that's gonna be that I did in 2020. Did I do anything? No, I was supposed to do, like I said, I was supposed to do a short film, but it got pushed back.
Oh, damn.
So, no, but I wrote a short film that I'm actually going to be filming this month. Ooh. So, that's pretty interesting.
Stay tuned.
It's coming soon. I wrote it. It's about me. I'm starring in it.
Oh, shit. Starring your girl.
But something good did happen this year. I went low-key viral on TikTok.
Oh, shit. You got it on you right now.
We're taking shots? I'm sorry.
That's what I'm talking about. I guess we're taking a shot. Hold up.
Somebody said shots, so I was like, shots.
But I'm still on that. You creating all these films, like I can't wait to see them, man.
Me either, girl.
That shit.
There are some actors who don't like watching themselves on the screen. I am not one of those actors.
No.
I enjoy seeing myself on the screen.
You're supposed to, because who doesn't want to see themselves grow?
I mean, some people don't. I don't know how true this is, but I heard that
I feel like if you don't,
Washington doesn't like watching himself on the screen.
Yeah, I heard that too. I feel like everybody's different, but at the same time, I feel like you need to watch yourself to see what you need to improve in.
Yeah, these are true. That's facts.
Like that's what I would think I would watch myself for to see, like, yo, I need to fix this. I'm stuttering too much. You know.
Mm-hmm. But that also comes with the craft, studying, getting better, going to classes.
And I feel like you watching yourself is, take down notes, like what you need to improve in. Mm-hmm. So that's how I feel. That's why I think they need to watch themselves. Like, why would you not watch yourself? So if you could have a fresh start at life.
Okay. Like I get a do-over
first. Yeah, a whole do-over. What would you do first? Is there anything that you would change differently with your life? Anything?
Nah. I mean...
Or is there... How about... You know what? Let me rephrase that question. Mm-hmm. Is there anything that you've done in your life that you wish you could change? Is that a better question? Ooh, I got her thinking.
No, I mean, I can't say that because I'm a type of person where I take every experience that I get and I learn from it. And in every experience doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad experience. So you have to go through life, you just have to go through it.
I like that response. That's something that a lot of people need to hear, though.
Yeah. So no, because I don't really have any regrets. There's nothing that I've done that I regret. You know what I mean? That I wouldn't really change. But just for the sake and purposes of the question, would I change anything? No. Oh, I will say this. I probably would have gone to school for acting.
You see why I asked the question?
Yeah. I probably would have gone to school for acting instead of waiting. Only because I know that's what I want to do.
Right.
So I kind of wish that I would have, figured that out a little earlier. But at the same time, I'm not mad that I didn't, because this is where I'm supposed to be in this moment right now.
I love
You know what I mean? So it's like me looking back and thinking like, oh, I wish I had have done this. It may have not even gone the way that I am now. You know what I mean? Like or it could have ended me
I can
and
really
landed
feel
me
you
in
when
the
you're
same.
saying that. Wow.
Or it could have landed me in the same spot that I am right now.
Wow.
So. Yeah,
I actually like that response.
Yeah,
for
the sake of the question, I'll say acting. I would have gone to school for it instead of waiting.
Right, I like that. That makes a lot of sense. You feel like you would have more experience with it. That's what you feel?
No, I just feel like maybe more opportunities. I think, and I don't know, because there are a lot of people. Because there's a difference between theatrical acting and television and film acting. It's not the same thing. So I started in theater because my very first major role was Rules of Romance. That was my very first, with Renee Ravon was the writer and director of that. That was my very first theater thing that I did, major thing to me, because everything else I did was kind of background. But
so are you more into getting into actual films or TV shows?
That's what I'm saying. I started in theater,
right,
and then I once I moved out to Atlanta in 2017, October 2017. That's when I transitioned into TV and film. Now I had done some film, but that's where I said I'm gonna concentrate on just doing TV and film, and it's two different things, because when you're on the stage, you have to project to the people in the back of the theater, right, all the way in the back. So you have to. It's like you're projecting.
Right.
But when you're in front of the camera and the camera's right here in your face, you don't have to do so much because it's right there.
Right. Yeah, it's literally right there.
That's why when you see some of these actors and they're just doing like this and they're acting all and it's like, okay, no. Now if you're on a Disney, that's cool because Disney is a little bit bigger.
Right.
That's more so kids. It's for it's to grab their attention. So it's a little bit more theater based because it's bigger. Or sitcoms, like a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They were a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to do more movies. That kind of theater. I wanna be the next Viola, better than the next Viola.
You trying to be the biggest motion picture in the biggest motion pictures ever. That's what I'm talking about.
And
I like that. I like that mentality.
And I want to star on the Hollywood Walk.
That's what I'm talking about. And you will get it.
Oh no, I will get my star.
You will.
And I want to be on SNL.
Ooh, she trying to. Yo, SNL is the shit, bro. I can't believe you said that. That's what I'm talking about.
I actually went back and started watching as far as back as I could, because Hulu doesn't have them all.
Right.
But I started at they have season 30. There's or something like that. That's
I binge watch SNL, so I know.
I started.
SNL is awesome.
I went back and started watching it, and you could just see the jokes and how it just transitioned throughout time of what they could say and what they can't say and what they're doing now and how the skits are now. And I really loved in Living Color. I mean,
Living Single? No. What are we talking about here?
Not Living Single. That's the TV show.
Oh, you talking about the movie?
Dang, the other the black SNL. What was it called?
Fuck, you gonna have to help me out here. Man.
In Living Color. That's what it's called. In Living Color, you can do what you wanna do.
Now you know.
In Living Color, you're a little bit younger.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to start singing. I was about to say, I'm a little younger. I don't know this shit.
That's funny.
But yeah. But SNL is the shit, though. They have a lot of pretty funny ass skits on there.
Yeah.
So, Let's see what we got going on. Do you have any quotes or mottos you live by? Or you look up to? Or that inspire you?
You can't. There's so many.
Well, how about this? Give me your top 5.
I can't quote. I don't want to quote it and then say it incorrectly. But I basically just tell you how I live. Like I tell you what I kind of live by. I live based off of other people's perspective is our reality. Like that's one thing that I definitely do. Because sometimes we don't realize how we are being, how we're acting, how we're coming across to people.
Right.
So it's like if somebody tells us something, which I'm still working on it. I'm definitely still working on it because I'm a work in progress. But having somebody tell you about yourself when you don't feel that that's how you are.
Right.
But having to stop in your tracks and look at yourself from the inside outside and being like, oh, well maybe I do that. I didn't think I was doing that. But maybe I do. Okay.
Maybe I do this shit.
I'm a Scorpio, so I'm stubborn. As people like to tell me, I'm stubborn.
Hard-headed motherfuckers, ain't they? But I love me some Scorpios, man. They may be hard-headed, but they are creative, though. That's what I love about water signs. Water signs
creative. Somebody asked me. I felt so stupid too. Because I'm a server. So server by day, but I'm an actress at heart. So I was at the table and they were like, "What's your sign?" And they were like, "No, let me guess. Is it a what they say, like a ground, a land? What are the different ones? You got water, fire.
It's water, air,
fire, ground, whatever it is. I thought I was
Earth sign.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm an Earth sign, and they started naming them, and I was like,
bitch,
no, that's not what I am. They were like, they were like, you said you were Earth. I was like, okay. And so then finally I told them. They were like, girl, that's a water. I was like, how is a scorpion a water sign? It's on the Earth. And they were like, I felt so silly. I was like, thank you for learning me something, girl.
That's the same shit they say about Aquarius. They'd be like, how the fuck is that an air sign? Aquarius is the water carrier. It doesn't mean the motherfucker in the water and shit. It's carrying a jar of water, bro.
See?
Yeah, and then people confuse Aquarius with water
I'm not
sign.
into astrology and signs and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't really know all of that, but I just know Scorpios. So I have looked up,
you just know me. Yeah, that's what you're basically saying. You know yourself.
Because it's all about me.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so if you had anything to say to anyone that's watching right now that wants to become an actress, what would you say?
Study. Learn the craft and take it serious. If you're really trying to get into it, don't make a mockery of acting. Because what I found, and the reason I left Houston was because people weren't taking it serious. And acting wasn't a thing like that in Houston. People were acting, but nobody took classes. Nobody went to classes. Nobody got, nobody studied. So it was like they was just up there talking. And you could tell through their work that that's all they were doing. So it was like, okay, I felt that I had outgrown the city. I probably could have stayed a little bit longer because I wasn't the who's who. They always say that you want to outgrow your city before you move into a new city. Right. But I didn't do that. I kind of took a step back and was like, well, let me get it down exact. Let me get what I feel I need to get. So that's why I moved to Atlanta, because Atlanta, it's the Black Hollywood. Yeah. So it's the up and coming. Exactly. It's huge on entertainment. Everybody's doing it. It's you want to surround yourself with like-minded people. Yep. And my sister met Issa Rae. This was another reason. Really? Now? Yeah. And I love Issa. I love Issa. I'm awkward Black girl all day. But my sister met her at a conference in Miami one year, and this was I think a few months or so before I decided and was like, I'm coming to Atlanta. Oh, wow. She said, find people that are doing what you're doing, create, and go up. So build from where you are. That could have been said better. Build from where you are. Like, a lot of times actors try to go up, try to find the top casting director.
See, that's the thing. People think it's easy as soon as they try to start something new, anything. That's not how it works. You have to build yourself up in order to be able to get to the top as everybody else.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like, hey, turn on the camera. I'm automatically the best podcaster in the world. No, it don't work that way.
Everything takes time. You think Kobe Bryant just woke up one day and was like,
I'm the best basketball player ever. You think MJ woke up like that?
He might have had that mindset, but what he did was he took the time to practice.
Exactly. That's what these people don't understand. They don't understand that it's the difference between having the mindset that you're the best and actually being the best. You know what I mean? You could always have you have to have the mindset that you're the best. Because if you don't, you're gonna be horrible. You're gonna be horrible.
Yeah, because if you don't believe in yourself, ain't nobody else gonna believe in you.
Thank you. So let's see what we got. Something very interesting to ask. What is an average day like for you?
Ooh, an average day. An average work day, or an average get shit done day?
Get shit done day. That's what I want.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you what I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay.
Tell me. I'm not gonna give you.
I'm not gonna give you what I'm doing.
What sometimes I do. I'm gonna give you what I'm supposed to do. So an average day for me would be waking up in the morning. Okay. I'm supposed to be up by between 6 and 7 because that's when I'm supposed to eat. Okay. I'm very big on fitness. Okay. So get up, eat, go to the gym. Well, actually, get up, pray, eat, go to the gym.
In that order.
In that. Thank you, Jesus. Then I come back. Typically, I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. So those are my cleaning days. Mm-hmm. So I need to make sure my room, I'm really big on space and energy. Okay. So if my space isn't clean, I feel like I'm cluttered. Mm-hmm. So if my space is clean, I feel like I'm being so productive. So I clean up. Then I do videos. So I have to make sure that I get at least 3 videos done in a day.
That's what
so that I can post them. So that's what I'm aiming to do, is start getting all of my video and my content. So I'm supposed to be creating content daily. Then outside of that, after I do that, I will probably eat again, watch some TV.
I understand.
Because I gotta watch.
Everybody has to have time to themselves sometimes. It don't matter what you do.
I watch it more so that I can get creative and
try to get more ideas.
Try to get more ideas. Try to get better. So a lot of times people watch TV as to just watch it as entertainment. Right. Because I've been acting and I'm diving more into the character work of acting. Mm-hmm. Now I'm watching how and why that actor in that show made that particular choice. Right. So I'm looking at choice. I'm looking at the choices of the actors. I'm looking at believability. I'm looking at cinematography. I'm looking at how they shot it, the angles that they shot, because I'm also interested in directing and producing and creating. I love that. So I'm looking at it in totality, not just, that's a good show. Now, mind you, there are some really good shows, because I just watched Bridgertown. My cousin put me on Bridgertown on Netflix.
What's it about? Tell me.
Girl, that show's so good. It is I forget what year that is based in, but they're British kind of, that's the accents that everybody has. It's like a London, UK accent. Okay. And it's lords, ladies, queens, kings.
It's one of those kind of shows.
Right. Okay. But it's more modernized, but it's still back in the day. So it's about this Bridgerton's family. That's the family's last name. Oh. And they are lords and ladies, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. Or count. He's a count. I think that's the family's account. But anyways, they having to find husbands. So it's about them having to go. It's the season of finding a husband. So they do a lot of
Lord have mercy.
They do a lot of balls trying to find you a husband, and then finding a husband, she finds this guy who's a duke, but that he doesn't want to be in a relationship, and they build a friendship, and it kind of grows from there. I don't want to give the show away. I think everybody should actually watch it because it's really
sounds
good.
Pretty interesting though.
Yeah,
but that show, I'll check it out.
And Hollywood is a really good show. It's also on Netflix. It's an actor's dream. It's literally based in the back in the day when acting first. I mean, when back when it was black people didn't really get breaks like that. They were acting, but it was still black and white, but they didn't get a lot of breaks. And this was about one of the girls who got a star role who was a black actress, and she got a star role in a show, and it was a movie, and it was the controversy of putting a black actress in a movie that had never been done before, written by a black man that they didn't know was a black man, directed by an Asian.
Wow.
So it's all of these different parts, while breaking into the business. How do you break into the business?
Right.
What does that look like? Having to go to the set and hoping to get picked by the casting director to be an extra.
Oh, wow.
Being on contracts just to be extras in the TV
like
shows.
A real life actor or actress story.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually pretty interesting. I actually would recommend that to somebody who wants to be an actor or an actress.
I would definitely think somebody who wants to be an actor or actress, I would go watch that. It's really good.
Okay. So, you did mention that you were into fitness, right?
I am.
Do you have any exercises that you do in particular, or a meal plan you do?
I do squats.
Gotta get that ass
Gotta
right.
get that ass right, honey. Lift it, separate, lift it. But no, squats, push-ups, lunges. Okay. Those are some things that I try to do like nightly. I haven't been doing it. I've been slacking.
It's all good. Everybody do it.
But 2021, I'm supposed to be going. I'm going meal prep shopping tomorrow. Okay. So as far as eating, I'm pescatarian, so I don't eat bad.
So no meat at all.
I only eat fish, shrimp, sand. That's the kind of stuff I eat. I don't eat red meat. I don't eat chicken. I don't eat turkey. I don't eat beef. None of that.
Okay.
I'm not vegan because I love cheese too much. Yes, I know that there are vegan cheeses, but it's not the same.
It's not the same. I agree with you. I've tasted vegan cheese, and it's a no-go for me.
It's a no-go for me. I had some vegan mac and cheese, and I was just like, honey, I don't know if it was because you didn't cook it right.
Bitch, what you trying to feed me? That's how I feel. That's how I feel with that shit.
So, and then most of the times I'll do an intermittent fasting. It's where I don't eat between 9 o'clock at night and 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm only eating between 1 p.m. and 9 p.m.
That's very disciplined.
And I drink a lot of water.
That's very disciplined.
And instead of like the snacks I get, will be like fruit snacks. Now lately I've been eating, I've been talking to somebody, and so we be eating snacks. We don't really eat healthy snacks, but I mean,
it happens.
He be bringing
sometimes
me.
You gotta
cheat
Cheat yourself.
He be bringing me candy. I be like, dang, why you bring me that? I'ma eat it, but dang, why you bring me this?
Now
candy?
I can't eat this shit, bro.
You know
I'm trying to be.
But I'ma eat it. No, I'ma eat it. But
right.
I'm saying, why you bring it? But I'ma eat it.
Yeah, but you just be a little tight because you're like, man, I'm trying to get this together.
But
why you trying to fuck me up?
But I'm appreciative of it because I be fucking them candies up. I be right in my bed watching my shows late at night.
Yo, that be me though. That was.
Do you snack? Are you a snacker?
I'll snack here and there. It depends. I gotta be in the mood. But when it comes to candy and stuff,
so what's your go-to snack? What would you say your go-to snack is?
Ooh, damn, that's a hard one. It depends, because sometimes I want, maybe.
Ask me. My go-to snack: Twizzlers.
Yo,
snack,
hold up.
White cheddar popcorn.
Hold up. I love me some Twizzlers, though. I love me some Twizzlers. But if I would have to say a go-to snack, definitely some M&Ms. I fuck with some M&Ms. Y'all can't fuck with them. Doritos.
Ooh, spicy nacho Doritos. That's another one. Spicy
nacho
Doritos.
All right. She just said my other favorite snack.
Yeah.
What the fuck? There's this ice cream that I get, but it's dairy free, so it's not ice cream. It's a sorbet. I forgot what the fuck it's called.
I'm not really.
I'll get back to it, y'all. When I do, I will leave it in the description. But as far as that, there's this non-dairy sorbet I get. It's either mango or raspberry. I like to get it. I treat myself with that.
I'm not really a ice cream person. I do like.
It's sorbet though.
Yeah,
it's like Italian ice.
But even that, I don't really like. You would think I would like sorbet, but because I eat ice all the time. Mm-hmm. I be eating ice, which is bad for you. Y'all don't eat ice. It's bad for your teeth. It is not good for you. It's not good for your heart. But people who are anemic, you will understand why we eat ice. It's just a thing. It's just a random thing, man. But I know that eating ice, I've started to do it. That's why I can't eat ice like that anymore. But when I eat ice, it chills me, so it gives me like pains. Like it'll send. I get them bad in my shoulders. It'll send like a pain throughout my nerves.
Oh no!
So that's why I don't eat it as much as I used to. But I definitely enjoy ice.
I like ice too occasionally. You know, there's a lot of people who eat ice to replace snacking.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah. So like I get a cup.
Doesn't that sound a little crazy?
And then some people places just have really good ice, like Chick-fil-A, really good ice. Sonic, really good ice.
Don't they got that crushed ice?
Crushed ice.
Yo,
so good.
Yo, hold up, pause. Let's talk about crushed ice. Liquor, you need crushed ice. I like for certain drinks. Well, crushed ice for me.
I don't mix my drinks.
See, that's the problem with her.
I either drink mimosas
she do this.
Or I do this. Thank you for
do it. Oh, that was bigger than mine.
I do that.
Oh, let's take it.
Woo! And you know you're a real one when you make no face. A lot of people be like,
she just called me out.
You didn't make a face.
I actually did. It was like a little cringe.
I didn't see it. But yeah, I don't mix my drinks. But if I am getting a mixed drink, it has to be with whole ice because it doesn't melt as fast. If you get crushed ice, it's gonna be water in like seconds.
Wait, that do make sense. But I'm not a drinker, so that's why I prefer crushed ice because it waters down.
I'm a drinker. I smoke sometimes. But see, the thing about it is the reason why I stopped smoking like that was because I was in an organization called Twerk. TORQUE. For all of those listening out there who may have jumped to FAMU, it's a dance organization. The best college in the world.
Yeah,
FAMU. You feel me? FAMU, Agricultural and Mechanical University. Anyways, and we used to smoke all the time.
Like nonstop? We talking about like all day, every day?
I'm talking like it's 6-7 of us, and we got 12 to 15 blunts in rotation.
Hold up, my nigga. What? That's a lot of blunts in rotation.
I'm still up here rolling.
I can only at least the most amount of blunts I've done in rotation is 4.
I'm rolling. Got one in my mouth, being passed one. Rotation.
She's fucking God damn. She was an OG smoker.
That's why I had to stop. I was
now that I can understand now. See, like, now I can understand why you stopped. Why you stopped for
I'm becoming a base, and I said, no, I got to stop. I got to stop. I'm getting high as hell. I have to stop.
It has got to stop. And on top of that, like, when you smoke so much, munchies. Dude.
And that's another reason, like, dude, when I was doing my fitness,
so hardcore.
When I was doing my fitness, I did not smoke. I didn't smoke because I would always get hella hungry. A lot of people just get chilled. They don't get hungry. I get hungry as fuck.
You know what it is? I think it depends on what strain we're smoking. Like, let's say indica or sativa. I feel like for me, sativa, it doesn't make me hungry because sativa is more upbeat. It has me moving. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But for indicas, now that's when you start to get the munchies, sleepy, all that shit.
Girl,
groggy,
I don't know no cuts of no weed, no strands, CBD this and all of that kind of stuff. All I know is weed to me is weed. And no matter what weed I smoke,
I don't care I smoke.
I get hungry as fuck. No matter what weed. And so that's why I stopped.
Now, real talk, like, I was just trying to explain, like, the different shit. But honestly, I just smoke whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to smoke it. Majority of the time, I smoke it to get an appetite, to be honest. That's how
You don't be eating? You don't be hungry?
When I smoke,
my fat ass be hungry.
Nah, see, my fat ass, listen. My fat ass needs to smoke a blunt in order to get hungry, bro.
Yeah, I know people like that have to smoke just to eat. But no, I be eating.
And the same thing, like, it helps me sleep better too. It helps me get more hours in because I'm the type of person that, like, gets up, go to sleep, gets up, go to sleep, a couple hours. I hate that shit. It's so fucking annoying. Oh, this one's a pretty serious question. So, what instantly comes to mind when you hear the words Black Lives Matter?
Wow.
Yeah. We going that deep.
We going deep.
Yeah.
Black men. It's weird to say that because all Black Lives Matter, but when I think Black Lives Matter, I immediately think my brother, my dad, my uncle, my cousins, my black men, because although black women have gotten killed, like Sandra Bland, our black men are the ones dying every day, left and right, from cops.
That's right.
I feel the need that I have to protect black men. And that for me, I know that's probably a bad thing, or I don't know if it's a bad thing or not, but that's one reason why I really don't date outside my race, because of that. I know that's probably sounds bad, but I want black men to know that I appreciate them.
I love that response.
I
can actually say something about that. I'm gonna chime in on that comment.
Go ahead.
So when it comes to dating, I only date those of color. That's it.
So quick question is, have you dated outside of your race?
Yes.
Okay, so that's all that matters. I feel like I have tried it, I would say one time.
One time. How did it feel when you dated somebody from a different race for the first time?
I mean, it was alright.
I didn't like that response. So it was kind of like you fucked with it, but you didn't fuck with it type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, it wasn't that
was it just him in general, or just knowing that he's a, like, what is it?
It was more so the particular gentleman that I talked to was his sign? I don't know. It's girl. I told you I don't know about no sign.
I keep forgetting your ass.
I don't know about no signs. I don't even know when his birthday was, girl. Once I found out that he was crazy, I was like, nah. And I don't put that. I don't mean to say that all people who are outside my race who are not black act this way. Not at all. This is just personally of an experience that I had. And growing up, I grew up with white people. Like, I was literally the only black girl in my school, in any of my classes, until I was in the 5th grade when I met my best friend. And we weren't even in the same class. We were just both in the gifted classes. She was in one, I was in the other. So that was the first black person that I hung out with. You know what I mean? So I was with white people
basically like all your life.
Well,
right?
Up until fifth grade, and then once 5th grade hit, that's when a whole bunch of black people. We went to middle school. There was a whole bunch of black people there. I wouldn't say a whole bunch. To my whole bunch is like 20, as opposed to the hundreds of white kids that were in the class. Right. So and for whatever reason, like another reason why I didn't date outside my race is because and I don't know if this is what that is, but I'm a dark skinned girl. Mm-hmm. They just weren't. I was dark skinned. I was awkward. I played basketball. They weren't really checking for me like that. They knew me as the homie. So they would look at you as like the little homegirl because you would play basketball. Exactly, I played basketball, all kinds of stuff. So it was like none of the white boys really were just into me like that. So that's another reason why I didn't date outside my race. And so then by the time I got older, I wasn't used to it. I didn't know anything about it. I never, you know what I mean? And then I went to a HBCU, so I never really even seen after high school. I didn't even see white people like that. All I saw was black, Hispanic. Like, I didn't see white. So that's why I've never, and then once I got older, I was like, okay, well, maybe I should, try to experience, because the black man wasn't fucking with me. So I'm like, well, let me try. And so I tried. And I guess one time wouldn't even consider trying. You only did it once, but all I need is one experience.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes, though. So now this one, it might throw you off a little bit, but it kind of coincides with the last question. Okay. Before the election, what did you think about the debate with Donald Trump and Joe Biden?
I did not watch it.
Oh, really?
I did not watch it.
Okay, all right.
I didn't watch that one. I didn't watch.
You said you like SNL, right?
I didn't watch Kamala Harris. I didn't watch it.
Okay, so you said you like SNL though, right?
I do.
Did you watch that skit?
I did not.
Shit! I'm telling you, me and Avery finna come out with a video of us watching that skit, and we gonna react to it, because that shit is funny as fuck. I like Jim Carrey in that bitch.
I love Jim. That's my favorite actor. My favorite white actor.
Jim Carrey, yo. A lot of people talk mad shit about Jim Carrey, though.
Well, fair, but you know what I fuck with? Why I fuck with Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey was not afraid to be with black people
Facts.
He wasn't afraid to step out and be like, you know what, I'm fucking with y'all. Like, a lot of people.
He wasn't shady about it, like being around like other people. He would just be around other people.
If it wasn't for In Living Color, I feel like he would not even. He would have still been great because he's an amazing actor. Period. So probably would have went a different way. He probably still would have been
very multi-talented.
Facts.
Multi-talented.
Facts. Super facts.
Yo, that's so passionate.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas is my joint.
Yo.
What you mean?
Oh, yeah.
What you mean? Liar, liar is my joint. The goddamn pen is blow. That's my shit. That is my shit.
You gotta do a TikTok with that shit, bro.
Shit.
That's so funny.
I love him. Will Ferrell.
Who else do you like?
Vince Vaughn. Owen Wilson. I like them.
She could go on forever, y'all.
I could go on.
Nah, but Jim Carrey, yo, he's dope, man. He is. Okay, so we actually brought this up earlier, but I do want to bring it up again because you didn't technically answer it.
How to answer a question?
No, it wasn't a question I asked you. It was just something you accidentally sort of answered the question without me asking the question. Okay. So, what is your creative process like, and what do you normally do to get your inspiration?
I'm goofy, so it don't really take much.
We can tell.
It don't really take much for me to get inspiration, but I'm a server, so a lot of times I like to people watch.
Right.
So I'll literally go, like, back when the world was open, I used to go to, like, the parks. I would go to Walmart. I would go to restaurants, and I would just sit there, and I would literally people watch.
Oh, okay, so you observe people. And that's a good thing. You're supposed to observe people and see how they are. You know what I mean?
I would go, and I would just sit down. I would look at people and see how they acted. Look at people's relationships. Like, I would be at one table looking over at another table and pretending like I think that I know what they're talking about.
That's funny, though. That is fucking funny. So, have you thought about doing anything else besides what you're doing now?
Everything I do has a reason and a purpose. I've always been that way. I don't do things just because. So I use the fact that I went to architecture. I went to school for architecture. I have them in my back pocket. So at the end of the day, I understand. All right, cool. So what I did was, my side jobs have been hospitality related. So I know at the end of the day, once I become established in the industry, I'm going to, of course, have a foundation, but that foundation is going to have a whole bunch of different stuff. But out of that foundation, we're going to be creating residential homes and commercial homes for, those that are less fortunate. And I'm going to design them. I may not be the architect on it because I'm not licensed, but I will be in the design process. I definitely
support that.
So I used to do jobs. Like, I used to be in hospitality, so I worked at the hotels. I was one of the managers at Embassy Suites in Houston.
Oh shit, okay.
That's one thing. So now I understand. I know what people like when they go into the rooms. I know how to speak with people on a daily. I know what they like. Outside of that, I'm in the serving industry. I speak to people every day. I know what they.
So when it comes to like interaction, you're good on that because you.
Oh yeah, I know no strangers. I've never known a stranger. My mother used to say that I would always get stolen if she didn't pay attention to me, because when I was growing up, I would literally walk up to anybody and talk to them.
That's cute. I can picture a little baby Avery just walking around trying to have a conversation with people.
And you know what's crazy? My aunt, which my mother was mad at my aunt, R.I.P. to her. My aunt Linda, I remember this like it was no other. My mother, she called me fast. My aunt called me fast.
Yo, she said her aunt called her fast,
my mom
bro.
got so mad at her because how you gonna call her fast? Because what I used to do is I used to always go to everybody. You know how some babies, you be like, here you go. You'll have them on your shoulder and you pull them and they clinch onto their parents. Right. I didn't do that. You send me to somebody, I go to them. Male, woman, didn't matter. I would always go to them. So I sat on.
You weren't really shy at all.
I was not shy. I've never been shy a day in my life.
Damn, okay. So a little actress was already born inside of you.
That's what I'm saying. My mom put me on my uncle's lap. I think it was. I was sitting on my uncle's lap and I took his face and I went like this, and I gave him a kiss, and I was like, mwah, because I think I had seen somebody do that to them.
Right.
And my aunt yanked me off his lap and was like, stop being fast. And my mama got mad. She was like, don't do that. Don't call my daughter fast. Don't do that, because she's just,
you're a little baby.
I was a baby.
Avery was just a little friendly baby.
And I was friendly. Like,
yeah, that's cute as fuck. Like, you were just a little cute little baby, huh?
I really was.
She was already trying to have friends. That's so cute.
And maybe I was fast at a young age. I don't even know. I was a baby, so I couldn't tell it.
But that's the thing. You don't know no better. You just a little baby. Oh, cute little baby Avery.
Baby Avery.
Avary. Let's pronounce that right. Okay. Ooh, this one's gonna get a little. This is serious. What do you think about all the artists that have died in 2020?
Girl.
Yeah. I'm going there. I have to go there. I have to go there.
2020 for artists, or in general, people that passed away in 2020, it was very hard. Because Kobe Bryant, even though he's not an artist, he was
Every
a
time I hear
basketball
Kobe
player.
Bryant, I feel some type.
I grew up on Kobe. My mother found out that she was pregnant by watching the Lakers with my sister. Now, Kobe wasn't even playing at the time, but that's how far back, I tell you, we've been fucking with the Lakers.
Oh my God.
So when Kobe died, oh my God, when
in his
Chadwick Boseman died.
Yes. I was just talking about that. Oh my God.
That one hit me hard, because I remember watching that with my nephews.
Oh shit.
Watching them see Chadwick as Black Panther.
Yeah.
Like, it's a hard. Then, not to mention, I apologize, R.I.P. to this mama, I'm forgetting her name, but the girl from Cinderella who just died like a couple months ago. I remember that brings me back. That brings me back to being a little girl with me, my sister, and my cousin in Ohio in the basement apartment. Because in Ohio, they have a lot of basements because whatever. But their apartment was like in the ground. Like, you could have a window, but the window was like this much, and the rest of the apartment was underground. Because you had to go. Yeah, you had to go down to get to their apartment. What? We would sit up and watch Sister Act and Cinderella all day.
Sister.
So when she died, it hit me hard. And like I told you, I love musicals. Right. So it was.
It made an impact on me.
It was a big impact. So 2020 was hard as far as death. As far as deaths, it was a hard year.
It was just. It's
worldly too, dude. Because how many people died from COVID?
I don't know if you know about this, but you heard about MF Doom. You know who MF Doom is? Okay, well, I'm gonna speak on that a little bit. MF Doom was one of the biggest influencers in hip hop. I want you to, whenever you get the chance, look up MF Doom. Like that man. I know so many people that are fucking multi-talented that do everything that has to do with music, DJ, production, all that shit. Them motherfuckers was sitting there crying when this man died because they influenced them to do what they doing now.
Yeah.
It's
sad. I mean, I'm not really a music
all
person.
These good people. No, it's not even that. You know what? Fuck music. It's not even that. All these good people, they take it away. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. All these good ass people, they don't do anything to anybody. No, they don't harm no one. Their energy is nothing negative. Nothing. And they're just taking them away, and it's just so fucked up, dude.
I mean, at the end of the day,
this year was very hard.
It was a hard year for the world. I get it. I understand it too, but I also understand God has a plan for everybody. So
I'm gonna just say they're in a better place right now.
They better than we are. Y'all talk about hell. We in hell right now.
Basically, yeah. We in the playground right now.
We are outside. Yeah. We're just prepping to decide if we're going to heaven or hell. That's literally what life is to me. I just feel like we is out here winging it, trying to figure out, all right, where we gonna go. And then when we die, we don't even know where we gonna go. We gonna figure that shit out when we get to the gate.
Exactly. We don't know nothing about, like, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's so scared to die, right? But you don't know what's gonna happen.
It can't be worse than where we at. I feel like, honestly, hell can't be worse than where we at.
You know what? I can honestly agree with that statement. Not with the hell statement, but I can agree that after we die, like, I feel like it's not as bad as where we are right now. I feel like it's not going to be as bad.
I mean, I don't want to go to hell. I would like to see,
who wants to go to hell?
Who wants to? It's I don't like being hot.
Who wants to make it harder than what it was now, man?
I don't like being hot. I don't like being hot. It's crazy. I like being comfortable. I don't like being hot, and I don't like being cold.
Yeah, me too. I hate being hot, and I hate being cold. It's like, bitch, I gotta have a little bit of coolness and a little bit of warmness. But since we're getting off topic. So here's another question. So I see you're into tattoos, and I
love them.
One of these pieces had caught my attention, and it was this one right here. I was wondering, what made you get that right there?
This?
Yeah, the elephant. I love the elephant. The elephant's fucking dope.
Yeah, it's okay. So I am a very emotional person.
Ooh.
And because I don't like to cry and just be out here just, living emotionally like that, when I'm feeling some kind of way, I get tattoos.
You know what?
That's why I have so many of them.
You know what, Avery? Don't even feel bad with that, because I understand that. So go ahead, tell me.
That just is what it is. I just truly enjoy tattoos. So I always wanted I didn't want to just be out here just picking stuff.
Yeah, just random shit to get on your body.
Random tattoos to get on my body. All my tattoos,
like it's gonna be on your body forever. You want to have something meaningful.
This is out. So all my tattoos have a meaning. So this particular tattoo is for my grandmother. She's a Delta. Shout out to the Deltas.
Oh wow, that's amazing, man.
My legacy right here.
That's what I'm talking about.
But she's a very elegant woman. She's very elegant, and
that's what I think about elephants in general.
Yeah, and they're elegant creatures,
very majestic,
very majestic. And my grandmother, if you were to go into her house, all she had was elephants everywhere. All she had everywhere was elephants. Literally.
Wow, dude.
So I wanted her, and she has Alzheimer's. So we're slowly losing her, and she's the last of my grandparents. So it's like I'm trying to hold on to her as long as possible, and I wanted her, even though she's not a fan of tattoos, I wanted her to see that I appreciated her, and that's how much I love her, because that's why I put her right here. Because every time you see me, or I'll put my hand out, or I got a shirt out, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I like that. What's that?" So it's a conversation piece. I can tell you about her. So to me, she'll never die, regardless. Like I know she may not physically still be here. She's here now, but when she does pass, she won't physically be here. But this will be my comfort to look down and be like, "That's my baby."
To be honest, I want to comment on that. I'm gonna have to say that is the most meaningfulest thing that I've heard from somebody that's gotten a tattoo that I've interviewed.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, that's a legit, meaningful thing. Like,
yeah. All my tattoos, both. I need all.
Okay.
All my tattoos have that kind of meaning. Like this one, I have a koi fish right here.
Yeah, you know what? Let's talk about all of them. Come on.
I mean, I ain't gonna show you all of them because some of them is in places you can't see.
Yeah, but, y'all can't be looking at the goods, man.
Nah.
See this right here. Y'all see that? That shit is so detailed. That shit is fucking dope, man.
So let me explain something about this one. So I'm about to get a sleeve. This is the start. These two are the start of my sleeve. I do also have this one, as well as having this one right here on my shoulder. So I have.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's a story, right? This tattoo is a story in itself, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Damn, why not?
So I'll start here. So originally, this tattoo was just this heart. Right here. So I told you when I was in college, I used to smoke a lot.
Yeah.
So we went to Valdosta for like a weekend. It was me and it was freshman year. Me and some of my homegirls went to Valdosta.
Okay.
My homegirl had a dude. We went out to
Valdosta.
Boy.
It all starts with a dude.
It all starts with a dude. So when I went there, the dude did tattoos. So, so the dude did tattoos. So we was high. And they were like,
why didn't they always start off with a motherfucker high and drunk?
They was like, yo, you do they was like, yo, you draw, don't you? And I was like, what you mean? They was like, you draw, you should draw us a tattoo. And I was like, all right, cool. So I drew a heart. And they was like, yo, that shit's so dope. We be so cool.
Yo, my nigga, that motherfucker's high, I swear.
They was like, yo, let's do these hearts. Let's put them on us. They was like, where we gonna put them? I was like, all right, we're gonna put them. Let's put them here. We was like, bats. Let's put them right there.
That's
so
funny,
we put the heart on our. So it was really just the heart. So I put the heart on it, but again, like I said, I was high. So when I drew
I can't even drink the drink. She said she would. Hell yeah.
So when I drew the heart was all lopsided. But I didn't realize the heart was lopsided because he literally just took the heart
and just
put it on us. He didn't like resize it, fix it up, none of that.
That's how you know the motherfucker was high.
Can you stop? So yeah. So then I went home that next summer.
Yeah.
And my mother, she's not a fan of my tattoos. She's never been a fan of my tattoos. Every time she gets it, she's like, why you put that ink on your body? So when she
that was my grandmother too, though.
It was me, my aunt, and my mom. One of my aunts and my mom, and we went out to eat. And I had a strapless shirt on.
Okay.
And she seen
so
it. She was.
top?
It was not two top. It was strapless.
Oh,
not strapless. It was like the skinny straps. What are those called?
Spaghetti straps?
Spaghetti straps.
There you go.
So she saw it and she was like, she was like, and I kid you not, she was like, I've never been a fan of your tattoos, but I need you to get that covered and fixed.
Ooh. She was not playing with that.
I was like, you don't like it? Like, you know, my mind, I was like, girl, I was high. You don't like this? She was like,
I'm not playing with that ass.
I'm not playing with
fuck off.
Fix that. And so that's why I had to go back and I added. Oh, I'm allergic. I went back and I added the You know that I went back and I added the little curl parts with the hearts on it.
It looks cute to me.
It's cute. So it's gonna be incorporated some way. But my arm sleeve, the whole thing is gonna be about.
Ooh,
so
we got some new ink on the way.
Oh, it's on the way, baby. It's on the way.
Hey, it's on the way.
Okay, so if you look at it, all of them have like tribal vibes to it.
Right.
Like African tribal vibes.
I was just about to say
So
that.
this one right here is a representation of my best friend. I also drew this one. It says friends, but she has the best. So you can see it has like, it's a line, so it's like an arrow.
Yeah, I see that.
And it has the triangles of like, you know, like in dots and circles, kind of like African vibes, right?
I like that. It's cool.
This one, you can look at the elephant's trunk and all of that. You can see the African, the symbols and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This one, it's a koi fish, but look at its tail. The tail got African tribal vibes to it.
I love that. That's
this one, the
cool,
next one I'm about to get in a couple weeks. It's an African lady, and she has a panther on top of her, like a panther mask.
Oh nah, I gotta see that shit, man. Yo, I can't wait.
It's not gonna be just like this, but it's gonna be kind of like this.
Oh man, that's dope. Y'all see that? She said she's gonna get that on her. That's fucking yo.
Yeah, it's gonna be right here.
That's gonna be a piece of work.
So yeah, so me and my tattoo artist were like playing with it together. He didn't want to put the whole sleeve together because he wants the whole sleeve to kind of speak.
Yeah.
So he wants, and so we're doing pieces, and then we're gonna merge them all together.
Ooh, so it's not gonna be one session. It's gonna be a couple sessions.
First of all, I don't like tattoos, but you gotta get that shit done. Like you can't let the skin start to heal, because once the skin starts to heal, that shit starts to hurt. Like I have a tattoo. I'll show you this one. I have a tattoo right here.
Oh wow!
It's not finished because when I was in the tattoo shop, they shot up that bitch. I'm in the tattoo shop and they shot up the tattoo shop. I ain't even finished this tattoo.
You see how ignorant people be?
People be ignorant.
Like they be. I'm sorry, but like a lot of motherfuckers now is doing too much. That's haciendo mucho.
Yeah.
That means you're doing way too much.
You're doing way too much. What you say? Haciendo mucho.
Estás haciendo mucho.
Say it again.
Estás haciendo mucho. She said
you're doing way too much. Way too much.
Oh my god.
Doing too much. But yeah, they shot up the tattoo spot. I'm sitting in there. Dude, leave me for about 20 minutes.
Why the tattoo shop, man? Why the tattoo guy, man?
He left me for about 20 minutes. And I don't cry on tattoos. I've never, since my very first tattoo was like when I was 15. I never cried on a tattoo.
Right.
He came back after 20 minutes and put that needle to me. I said, bro, stop.
Ow!
I said, don't fucking touch me. That hurts. We're done. We gotta stop. Even after they stop.
So now I know. Now I know. For the next time I do get a tattoo, just get it done.
Get it done.
Yeah, that's why. Because I know when I only got 2, but when I got this shit done, it was 1 session.
Yeah, but that's why people do like big back pieces, or they do a sleeve all at the same time. What they'll do is they'll do it in sessions. Like they'll do the outline. Right. Then after they go back, they'll do the outline. They put a little more detail into the shape.
But it's still all on the same day, isn't it?
No, not the same day. They let you have to let it heal. You have to let it heal for like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, sometimes maybe a month.
Now I see what you're talking about. Like as far as like getting the tattoo done at once, it's like just get it through because pausing and shit, bitch, it's gonna hurt
Don't
more
pause.
when you pause.
Yeah, like the dude that did this one, he paused. He stopped and went, got something.
He probably got tired too.
I don't know if he got tired. This one didn't take long. It took like 2 hours. But,
what? Oh, with all that detail?
Yeah, it took like 2 hours.
Dude, what the fuck?
But he left for something. He took a small break, came back. This shit right, because he started down here. This shit right here, he came back because he outlined the whole thing, came back and started doing this inside.
So what part of the tattoo hurt the most?
None of this really hurt.
It didn't? Okay.
No, it didn't hurt to get it. But because he took that break and came back, this part hurt the most because this part started healing faster.
Right. Damn. Ain't that some shit?
Man.
Ain't that some shit? So, you already answered that for me. Who are your biggest supporters?
My biggest supporters.
That support you in everything that you do. Besides family.
You know what's crazy? I won't even say family.
Oh wow!
Because
that's the first.
Not that my family doesn't support my acting. I just feel like my family wants me to be stable, and they're so used to like get a job, be good, provide.
That's basically old school parents.
Old school parents.
Old school parents.
So they're not understanding that. No, I'm not making money from acting right now. You know what I mean? No, I'm not.
But it takes time.
No, I'm not in.
You'll get there.
Exactly, I will. You know what I mean? But to them, they're just like, nah, I want to make sure you good. Like, how are you eating? So my biggest supporters is my acting community. I'm a part of a studio called LS Studios.
Ooh.
And I'm also an intern/assistant there.
So where's it located?
It's off Nassau Street downtown.
Okay.
Best acting studio I've ever been to.
Wow.
But they're my biggest supporters. Yeah, so anybody who's interested in acting, y'all make sure y'all go on Instagram. They're called LS Studios. If you're in Atlanta, if you're in LA, they're LS Studios LA. If you're in Atlanta, they're LS Studios. Period. The acting coach is Louis Stansel. When I tell you, and also Sean Middlebrook. But when I tell you, bomb. Like if you've ever seen Charm City Kings, that's the Overbook production with Will Smith.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Charm City Kings just came out last year during COVID. Louis Stansel was the acting coach on there. He coached Meek Mill.
Get the fuck out of here.
Kid you
not.
Serious? And Meek Mill's performance was impeccable.
Oh.
Meek Mill's not even an
actor.
actor.
She said impeccable. She not playing with you.
Meek Mill's not even an actor.
Right, he's not.
You feel me? So it's like...
That's why I was just like, what the fuck? You
exactly.
Serious?
So that's my acting coach. So I definitely think that y'all, and we're in that studio. When I tell you about that studio, it's not like a traditional studio. That studio teaches you the business, breaks down the business, talks about your headshots, your resumes, your portfolio.
So they get straight to the point.
They get straight.
There's
to it.
no extra
they break
shit. It's straight
down.
business.
They show you how. Well, and then when you first start, they start you off with your actor's access, what it means to be an actor, finding out your type, looking at your headshots, helping you build your foundation. So that once you start doing these auditions and you start going into all that other kind of stuff, that you'll actually understand it and you'll get it. You're eliminating your nose. So LS Studios tries to eliminate your nose before you get out into this acting world and you act like you just know what you're doing.
Right.
But if you don't know what you're doing and you get that opportunity and you blow it, you didn't know.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So they prepare you. And then on top of that, the coaching is on point. You feel me? Coaching is
100%, no bullshit,
no cap.
All right, so now we're gonna get off topic. We're gonna start asking different questions, random questions.
Random,
yes. So, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food.
Yes. What's your favorite dish to eat?
Macaroni and cheese. Yes, I love me some mac and cheese. Don't bring no whack ass macaroni and cheese around me because I'm gonna tell you if that shit is whack.
Me and Avery don't eat vegan mac and cheese. We
and
like
I don't
cheese.
eat vegan mac and cheese.
We love cheese. You need to bring us the real cheese.
Fuck out of here.
Okay, so top 5.
Sorry, I have a story about that. I have a story about that.
Okay,
Thanksgiving.
Oh God,
past Thanksgiving. My aunt, normally my grandmother makes the mac and cheese. But my grandmother, like I told you, she has
somebody
Alzheimer's.
else made the mac and cheese.
She has Alzheimer's. Yeah, so my auntie made the mac and cheese.
Ideals.
My aunt, she could cook, so it's cool. But everybody's doing this healthy tip now.
Oh man.
So her daughter, my cousin, told her that the you can't put a specific type of cheese in or something like that. I think the cheese was too much for everybody. So she made it with a different cheese. So she makes the disclaimer.
Lord.
And when I go to Thanksgiving, literally, because I don't eat meat, I don't eat turkey, ham, none of that.
Yeah, I know you don't eat.
So
no
literally,
type
all
of meat.
I'm doing is literally eating sides because we don't eat seafood. My mother is allergic, so we never grew up eating seafood on Thanksgiving. So I didn't have a seafood Thanksgiving. I always had like ham, turkey.
Okay.
So because I'm not doing that, all I'm eating is sides.
Right. Okay.
But mac and cheese is my only side that I go to. That's like my go-to side. So I'm about to get this. I'm about to get the mac and cheese, right?
Oh God, I know where this is going.
I'm one scoop already. I got one scoop on my plate. And then I'm headed to. I'm headed to scoop 2, and my aunt was like, "Just to let you know, people gotta make the disclaimers." How I did with the broccoli. She was like, "Just to let you know, the mac and cheese is not like." I said, "Whoa,
yo!"
I did that shit. I was like, "Look, I'm gonna tell you if this shit is trash, Auntie." I said, "Don't do that. You know I like my mac and cheese." She's like, "No, it's gonna be good. I just want to let you know because I know you like your mac and cheese. Because everybody, I always make it. I always say it." So I'm eating the mac and cheese. I'm just like,
"Something ain't right,
girl." It was good. But it wasn't like my grandmother's mac and cheese.
That's what I'm saying. Somewhere right.
So I ate it. I said, "Oh, girl, it was okay. It was cool." But I'm not about to tell you that this mac and cheese is good because it's not. You know what I mean? It's not great. It's good. But the next day, I don't know if it was because the cheese, the seasoning, and everything because with black people, we eat Thanksgiving dinner a week later. Thanksgiving will be on Thursday, and we still
it's
eating
not even
leftovers.
Just with y'all.
And we
Hispanics do it too.
And we still eating leftovers the following Thursday because, also mind you, our Thanksgiving was a little bit smaller because of COVID. Everybody had to get a COVID test, so it was literally like 9 of us. Normally, it'd be like 20, 30 of us. So we had a lot of food because people don't know how to cook for smaller groups. They gotta cook a bunch of food.
They have to cook for everybody.
Girl, we was eating. So the next day, when I ate it again, I was like,
it tastes right.
This mac and cheese kind of hitting, Auntie. I was like, it just needed to settle. That's all it is. It just needed to settle.
She's so damn silly.
She was like,
nah, you know what it is? You ain't wait. You didn't wait that long. You was like, I'm gonna eat this motherfucker right here.
Wait for what? That's the only thing I eat. Then they try to get me. I hate corn. Everybody, I do not like corn. I hate corn. I'm gonna say it again. I hate corn.
She hate corn. Don't give her no corn. No corn on the cob. None of that.
Anyway, so I hate corn. So they made something that looked like mac and cheese, and it was a cornbread casserole.
Oh my God.
Corn casserole.
I know your ass.
And it looks just like mac and cheese. This was like 2-3 years ago. So I'm eating it. I dive into it. I'm thinking it's mac and cheese. Shots up for sure. So I'm diving into it. Diving into it. And I'm like, and every bite. And people, and you know what's crazy is people was looking at me and they were like waiting for me to see if I could tell that it was corn.
I'm fucking dead. I would have been looking at you too.
I'm eating and I'm just like, between people looking at me and the fact that I don't like the taste of it, I'm like, why is y'all fucking looking at me like this? I was like, what's wrong with this mac and cheese? They was like, girl, that's not mac and cheese. I was like, what is it? They were like, that's corn. Literally.
Wow. Why the fuck would they wait till you eat that shit to tell you there's corn in it when they know you don't like corn?
I literally threw up the food.
Guys.
All over my other food, I threw it up. I had to get a whole
I don't know
plate.
if y'all seeing what I'm seeing, But I see a graphic image of her throwing it.
I had to get a whole new plate. I was fucking pissed. Do you hear me? I was fucking pissed. I was so mad that they did. I was so mad they did that to me. I was like, how dare y'all? Y'all know I love mac and cheese, and y'all gonna sit up here and fucking try me like that?
Yo, my
nigga. Bro, I was pissed. I was like, fuck y'all.
They really tried Avary like
make
that,
me a fucking new plate. Yeah, I hate corn.
So what did you do after that?
I made a new plate.
So what did you get instead?
I didn't get the fucking corn casserole shit. I got tons of mac and cheese because at that time my grandmother was still able to cook it.
Love her some mac and cheese, boy.
I got the mac and cheese. At that time, I was actually still eating meat, so that was years ago. I didn't. I've only been pescatarian for like going on. It'll be 3 years, like at the end of the year.
You're doing a good job, shit.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
Yeah, I have not, and it's crazy because I have not done it. Like I haven't even cheated.
So what's your favorite fish to eat? Then?
Salmon.
Ooh, love me some salmon.
Baked
You like
salmon.
it baked or seared? Pan seared.
Anyway, baked, seared, not boiled because that's weird.
I don't like that. That's fucking who does that shit?
Boil salmon?
I don't know, but I never did that. That sounds crazy as fuck. Okay.
But question to you, see if you know me.
Okay.
See if you know me.
Oh God, let's see.
What is one snack that I will eat that has to do with fish at any time?
Tuna and crackers?
Damn, that's not what I was going with. But yes, that is actually.
Y'all mad as fuck.
I will say that, but that's not what I thought you were gonna say.
What was I gonna say?
What do you think? Outside of tuna, what is one thing that has to do with fish and seafood that I will eat at any time, all time, if you ask me? And I'm asking you specifically for a reason.
Ooh.
Yo, this crazy thing about it is she should know this because she's the reason why I eat it all the time. No, that's not right.
That ain't it.
It's not that.
She said fish. She said fish.
No, fish and seafood.
Fish and seafood. Damn.
Bro.
Then you really gonna put me on the spot
on
the thing? I feel like I know it. It's so
okay. I'm gonna give you another hint.
It's probably because my
you eat this shit all the time.
Sushi. Yes. Okay, so sushi.
When I tell y'all, it does not matter. I will eat sushi anytime.
Yes, me too.
It does not matter. If anybody has sushi, I'm eating that shit.
Yo,
and do you not come into work every day with sushi?
Hell yeah, my nigga. Like if I had
spicy tuna roll.
Spicy tuna roll, spicy salmon roll.
Spicy salmon.
Yo, spicy salmon roll, though.
I said fish.
Now, you know that shit good, though. You know that shit
Bitch, I know.
What's your favorite sushi roll, though? Like, legit.
Spicy tuna.
Yeah, I like that. I feel like spicy tuna is better than spicy salmon. What do you think?
Girl, they all good.
I know they all good, but
They all good. But yeah, I would say spicy tuna, spicy salmon. California.
Have you tried spicy yellowtail?
Nah.
I'm gonna get you to try that one day. You gonna like it?
Yellowtail, nah.
You gonna like it?
I don't like fishy fish.
Okay, so you don't like
fish
that
cod.
You don't normally eat.
I don't like cod. I don't like whitefish because when I was doing a challenge with this girl named Coco Fitness.
Oh, okay.
She had me try. Like, my meal plan was, like, different kind of fish. It was, like, cod, whitefish.
You know what? Cod, to me, is dry.
It's disgusting.
I don't like it.
It's too fishy.
I feel like it doesn't have any flavor.
It tastes like fish.
And I feel like it doesn't matter how many times you season it. It still has that fishy texture. That fishy taste. It tastes
like
I hate
it just came right out of the sea.
Right.
And I do not like it.
It's fucking
because sushi don't taste like that.
Right. Wait, actually, pause. There's this one sushi... this one regular sushi, not sushi roll.
It's dead. You still want it? You want it? You want it? Okay, I'll hit it again. I'll light it up. Sorry.
It's okay. So, the pieces, I'll just cut it out. So, sushi, there's this one piece of fish, and not sushi roll, just the regular sushi. Mm-hmm. It's called mackerel, I believe.
Oh, I heard
that. That raw, I'm gonna be honest. The first time I tried it, I was young. I threw up when I instantly put it in my mouth because it tasted as if it just came out the ocean.
No.
Yeah, I don't want to eat that shit. Like I feel as if they didn't clean it right, and I was just like, what the fuck? This shit gross.
But I love lobster.
Ooh. How do you like your lobster though?
You know what's crazy?
What?
I've never had like boiled or raw lobster.
Really?
It's only been fried.
I'm gonna be honest.
I had it for the first time when I started working at Crab Queens.
So you know about Crab Queens. So when it comes to the lobster, I never tried it until I got there.
That's what I'm saying. I've never had Okay, so let me explain something to you.
Hey, tell me.
My mother is allergic to seafood. Well, she's allergic to shellfish. So shrimp, crab, lobster. Shrimp, crab, lobster, anything that comes in a shell, crawfish, she cannot eat it. Wow. So growing up, I never taste shrimp, crawfish, or lobster.
So you had to figure that out.
Never.
You had to
I've been deprived.
Wow.
My whole life of seafood.
See, I can't even relate to that because I'm Hispanic, and that's all they fucking.
Do you understand that I feel like they traumatized my childhood?
No, I really do believe that. Like, damn, they were literally left. You know how good seafood is.
The first time I tried crawfish was with my god brother and my auntie, and we went to. I think it was LA Crawfish. I'm not sure. It was some crawfish place. Mm-hmm. We went to crawfish, and in my mind, I was looking at it like. What the fuck is that? Like I look like a very bougie sheltered child. Like, get the fuck away from me. And so my mom was like, no, try it. And so I tasted crawfish and I fell the fucking love. Yo. I was like, oh my god.
Y'all know how good crawfish is, my nigga.
You know how you break it? You break it and you have to suck the tail and suck the head and then crack it. Oh my god, I was in heaven. Mm-hmm. So that was my experience with crawfish. Then I was with my best friend.
Ooh.
And she cooked shrimp. And I had never had shrimp before because
How did she cook it?
I don't remember. I think it was on a shish kebab.
Oh, yo, shrimp.
So she had seared it and boiled it. I mean, not boiled it, but pan seared it, and then she put it on a thing, and then we grilled it.
Yo, we gotta do that one of these days. That shit's
god.
Yo, I haven't had that in a long time. Now that you mention it, dude,
that blew my mind.
Fucking good.
So that's when I got introduced to shrimp.
Ooh, my girl.
Now I'm a shrimp head.
She love her some shrimp now.
I'm talking.
So how do you like? If you could pick any way to eat your shrimp all the time, what would it be? Would it be like seared, grilled?
I like grilled.
Fried.
Our boiled shrimp is alright, but I like grilled. I like grilled shrimp. Oh no. I like grilled and barbecue grilled shrimp.
Yeah.
So I like the ones that are on the grill, not the ones that are on like the stove grilled or pan.
I feel like,
I like the
it being
shrimp.
Boiled. I feel like it's cooked. It's not cooked over.
Yeah, I like the barbecue burnt taste to it.
Yeah, me too.
Like that charcoal. I like that. I like that taste.
Oh man, my family's Hispanic, so that's all they do with the shrimp. Man.
You know what's so crazy?
What?
I used to want to. I wanted to be with like I used to have, cause growing up, it like I said, like white people didn't like me like that. Like white guys didn't like me, but the Hispanics love me.
It's okay. White guys don't like me either.
They did. They love me, and I used to think that I was gonna have me a Puerto Rican puppy. And I thought that I was gonna have mixed Puerto Rican.
Y'all hear this shit?
And black babies.
Y'all hear this shit though?
I used to think that, but then.
I'm sorry, that was the funniest.
And it didn't work that way. It doesn't. I mean, I don't have any kids, but it just seems.
But that's a good thing though.
I'm just attracting black. Like I just like black men. It just is what it is. I just attract black men, and I'm attracted to black men, and I want black ass babies.
I love that.
I do. I want a baby girl that's dark like me. Because I want her to understand that you could go through life and understand that it's not about your skin color. Because my mother did, like my mother and my father, like they were really good at telling me like you're beautiful, you're this, you're that. They gave me the confidence that I needed, and it wasn't until I got older that I truly understood it.
That's
you know what I mean? Though. Growing up, I still was like, oh, my dad telling me I'm beautiful, but these guys over here telling me that I'm not. So I didn't understand it. Now I appreciated it because it's like you need that. But I really, like, my mother's not dark skinned. My mother's brown. So she wouldn't even understand.
I'm glad you understand.
Like she
that there's brown, dark, and different types of skin tones.
But she don't even understand how. You know what I mean? Like my sister and I, we are dark.
Right.
We got it from our dad because my daddy is like the color of this fucking shirt. Like, I'm sorry, Dad, but you black as shit. He's never gonna see this, but he's black.
All right. So, is there anyone you would like to give a special shout out to? Anybody?
A special shout out?
Yeah, like you would like to shout them out in their brand and like whatever they got going on. Anyone you're close to?
I already shout out LS Studios, so that's LS.
You have go ahead and shout website, your social medias.
I got that. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna do my shout outs first. I'm gonna shout out my cousin, y'all. My cousin is a singer / songwriter / actress / fitness guru. And it's called Egyptian Fit. Ooh. So go on Instagram. Her name is Egypt Taylor. Or you can go to Egyptian Fit and go follow her because she is amazing. When I tell you she's like amazing.
Anything else?
Sorry.
Are you good, baby?
Edit this part out. Shit. What are you doing? Is that my Skittles?
No.
When you see, edit this shit out. Edit this part out.
I will. That
put
shit was
these in
funny.
your outtakes because
I'm
just put my Skittles down and you
tried
me.
I'm keeping it for bloopers.
No, because he just tried to play with me like he didn't pick up my Skittles.
Damn.
Yes, he
like
did.
You ain't slick, my
yes,
nigga.
he did.
You ain't slick.
Yes, you did. Don't do that.
Oh, you did, man.
I'm saying like, ask me for my Skittles.
Mike,
those are weed Skittles. That's not like regular Skittles.
I only got one.
But you could have said, "Hey, I'm about to get a Skittle."
Them
shit
we
was
just
expensive.
bro.
We'll talk about it later.
Really?
We'll talk about it later.
Nah,
All right.
That's so silly.
So that was Egyptian Fit. That's one of my shout outs. LS Studios, it's the acting community, it's the acting studio. Y'all go follow them. Like I said, they're on Instagram, they're on Facebook. They're one of the best acting studios in Atlanta. If you're trying to act, follow them. And then another shout out I would say would be Deja Fitness. Okay. I'm about fitness. Deja Fitness. She does a lot of challenges and she helps people transform their bodies. Okay. Definitely follow that. And then I feel like I'm missing some shout outs. Oh,
she not there?
It's Tina Shakia. Follow her on Instagram. It's Tina Shakia. She's a singer, songwriter, producer, artist, actress.
Wow.
She's amazing.
Wow.
All about Black girl magic.
Make sure you check out her page.
Make sure you check out her page. But outside of them, everybody, go follow your girl. Avary McCoy. So my actress name is Avary McCoy, and that's AVARYDAWNMCCOY, the real McCoy.
Make sure you get that right.
Make sure you get that right. My name is Avary, but I go by Avary because it's just easier for people to pronounce and to say.
That's why I kept saying Avary.
Because it is. I mean, that's fine. Avary, Avary, it's cool.
You have anything else you can follow?
You can follow my TikTok. All of my platforms are the same. Avary McCoy across the board. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. They're all the same because as a marketing tool,
exactly,
my branding and company was like make them all consistent so that they could find you.
So it would be easier to find you on
it's easier to find me on any platform. It's easy to find you. So follow me. I do follow back, but I do have but you have to have. You can't be like one of those people that have like
no pictures,
but you got like 1,000. Like no, yeah. I will not follow you.
She doesn't follow weirdos, y'all.
I don't follow weirdos because that means you're just a weirdo. You can follow me. Thank you so much for following me, but you're a weirdo.
Right.
But yeah, I do follow back. I do have a 24-hour follow policy. Ooh. So if you stop following me, trust me, I am watching and I will unfollow you.
Oh, she told you she is not playing with y'all.
Because I gotta keep my ratio.
I understand. I completely understand.
I finally got to 2,000.
Oh, my girl is coming up.
Oh, also, I will say this. I too also have a podcast.
Okay, go ahead. I definitely want to talk about that. Yes.
You can follow us at FOH After Dark. It is a podcast that has everything to do about stuff that happens after dark. Sex, relationships.
That's interesting.
Like adult content, I would say. It's not all about sex, but it's about sex.
More for an adult audience.
It's adult audience. And you have to be able
and up?
Yeah. 21.
21 and up.
Damn, 35.
I prefer 21.
21 and up. It's very
you know
adult
what? You
content.
should do 25 and up.
No, it's okay because then you wouldn't make it.
Okay.
21 and up.
That's not fair.
It is adult content. You can follow us on all basically podcast platforms. So Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. So anything that has a podcast platform, you can follow us on that. Also, if you would like to see us, because ours are videoed, so you can follow us on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube, type in FOH After Dark. That's fuck out of here.
I love that. That's
podcast. You can follow us. It's me, Baby Blue Diamond. It used to be our friend Dre, but he unfortunately was not able to continue. So it's just us two right now, and we hold it down for the black girls. Also, go and find our creators, which is FOH. Follow them because they have their own podcast, and we're a sub-entity of FOH.
That's pretty
but
cool.
It's really cool. My girl Riah is going to be on there.
I'm definitely going to feature on the show.
She's going to be
definitely catch me on there.
Role.
And yes, you will catch me on there. I want to say every Sunday, but that's up to my girl Avary.
Well, I will say we already have the girls, and we're trying to get males. But we are doing trial runs. Okay. So if anybody out there would like to, try to be on our show or want to be on a podcast and talk about, and we really want to have people experiment and understand, like, there's more to sex and more to relationships than just what you see on fucking porn. Or
that's straight.
You know what I mean? Though. Like, it's really supposed to expand your mind and your horizons. Because we did have a girl in there that talked about dominatrix. And dominatrix is, people would think that bondage and all that kind of stuff and self-submission and all kind of stuff is bad or it's crazy or it's like taboo. But it's really not. Like, it can be very safe. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it just expands. Like, we talk about a lot of stuff.
That's actually pretty interesting. I can't wait to hop on that.
Our last guest, we talked about, we had interviewed him before, but we had him on as a featured guest last week. Mm-hmm. And we talked about, again, like strippers. We talked about P-Valley. And TV show P-Valley. You watch that show?
Yeah.
P-Valley. All right.
That's exactly what I'm finna do too.
Yeah,
that's
for sure. So definitely come check us out. Like, it's gonna be cool. Like, follow me. I'm a dope ass person. Like, I have a good personality. Come to Crab Queens. Shout out Crab Queens, because this is the connection. This is how we know each other. We work at the same restaurant. So shout out Crab Queens.
Shout out.
Come get y'all some crab. It's a great restaurant.
Come get y'all some seafood. You feel me? Come hit us up. And this was your girl, Avary McCoy.
Avary.
She is the dopest Scorpio female at this point that I know. She is very talented. You can't doubt her. She's amazing.
Period.
Also, make sure you visit rxwrldd.com and make sure you follow me on Instagram, rxwrldd. That is rxwrldd. Make sure you follow me, and I'll see y'all motherfuckers
later. Comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. First of all, before she ends this, I just want to say this. This is gonna be, so what you're gonna do with this is you're literally gonna. I just want everybody to know, this girl right here is going fucking places, okay? Follow her. Get with her now, because once she gets to where she's going, don't hit her up then. Follow her now. Follow her journey now. This is a beautiful girl. She's going places, okay? She's doing the damn thing, and she's not worried about anybody. Period.
Oh, we love you guys, and
y'all.
You'll catch us next time, and you'll definitely be seeing Avary on my show, and we'll see y'all. We love y'all.
Hand sanitizer, open it. Yeah, all right. Spray your face, get your eyebrows. Wait, sis, you need to wax. Oh, wax your eyebrows, girl. Get that fixed. That's okay. There you go. Conceal it out. Conceal it. Remember, sisters, not twins. All right, some more concealer. Ooh, you might be doing a bright color. What are we doing? Okay, we're patting. Okay, we're packing some red, purple.
So you're just going to sit there and tell me that this shit doesn't matter.
when we moved in together, you said that you were going to pay the bills on time. And now it's you got it. What the fuck is you got it?
You just need to chill out.
Wow. I need to chill. You know what? Get out. Leave. Now.
You funny.
As soon as I come through, I let that chopper off. Pow! Pow! That's not a chopper sound. I'm sorry. As soon as I come through, I kill everybody. We killing one person. No, we kill everybody. When I'm in the club, I make it rain.
I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty, hacking, stupid, was